already killing me.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another Stay Fishy Friday. This is
Welcome to our first Stay Fishy Friday on our new internet. Yes, it's awesome.
Drop frames 0.6%. It's awesome.
No, there ain't.
0.6. It's less than 0.5%. That's
There
great.
is.
That's great.
0.6, but it's showing 0 over here. Okay.
Our last one, we used to have 17, and we thought that was good. Now we're down to 0.6%.
Awesome.
So yeah, we are good, and it's been 2 weeks since the last Stay Fishy Friday.
3 weeks. Well, we had one, but it was bad. It's been, I think, a month since our last good Stay Fishy Friday. Not saying the shows weren't good, saying our good streaming. So you guys should be able to see us, hear us, everything. We've trial and errored this with the mods. This should be a good stream, and you guys should be able to see us and hear us just fine.
Give me a second.
Jeff Charge says, looks and sound good, guys. Awesome.
Give me a second. I'm still getting set up here. Now I had to make sure this guy was doing his job right.
My God.
No, I was watching them earlier too.
You
kind of fumbled. He kind of fumbled the ball in the driveway when we was putting the sales stuff together.
You hear these guys? I am not buying you no more pizza, no more Debbie Snacks, no more nothing until you tell the truth.
You kind of let me down today, man. I went and got the stuff for root beer floats, and you act like you don't want one. But I know later on. I know later on tonight when we're sitting in the room watching a movie, you're gonna say, "Hey, I'd like to have that root beer float."
I want a root beer float.
You can get one. There's stuff out there to make it with.
All right, guys. So welcome to our new Stay Fishy Friday live stream with our new cable, and it'll always be this good now. We will not drop it. So our old cable got bought out by BreezeLine. It was a while, and for 4 years we did great. Then they got bought out by BreezeLine, and they're switching, equipment over, and it just got worse and worse and worse. The first week we dealt with, second week was terrible. Third week we couldn't even, show. So we didn't do the show. Now the fourth week we've got Spectrum in here, and we're doing the live stream on the Spectrum, so we're good. So from now on, every Friday we'll be here. You guys can trust that.
All right. So let's go ahead and get moving with this show. I am going to have to leave out of here a bit early, so second half of the show is going to be Dad and Hoove. Yeah, I got a daughter, so you can say all you want. She needs her daddy.
She's got a grandpa. She don't
whip at him. Get home.
Right. Nope. You can bring her over here. Grandpa will take just good care of her.
No need to. Daddy's got her. But anyhow, so drink a word for tonight.
Booster. Over. Fat boy.
Fat guy. We're gonna say the fat guy. That's gonna be the drinking word tonight, you guys. The fat guy.
The fat guy's the guy in the middle.
The fat guy. The even fatter guy.
The fat guy that has no neck.
Fat guy over
there.
Calling the kettle black over here. All right, well, you want to go ahead and get on with the mom update? There's 231 on.
Are there 230? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Right here. Here's the Tracy slides, the Tracy background. There we go. We love our Tracy. There she is.
Yeah, so the drinking word, I like their drinking word from last week was #waiting. In honor of the
waiting is good.
Stream
Look at Tracy. Look at her go. I miss her so much. I just want you guys to know that today I went in there and I'm talking to her because I wake her up every morning. And, I have to watch her all night long, 8 hours a night. And so I'm the first one that wakes her up. And that's when she's most aware. When she first wakes up, she wakes up like, what's going on? And then she sees me over here. So she turns her eyes. And she's like this. She's like, and looking dead at me. Her eyes are pointed right at me. And I'm like, love you, honey. Good morning. I give her a kiss on her forehead and stuff. And, it's just so sweet. It's so sweet. And I'm like, we're all waiting for you to come back to us, we miss you and blah, blah, blah. And then I start doing her food or, her repositioning and all that kind of stuff. But my morning time with her is special. It's when I get to talk to her and I actually see her there. There's a lot of times during the day she's just staring off into space, she's not actually there. But each morning it seems like that's when she's her most awareness, and I can see her looking at me and she sees me, I love that. I kiss her on her forehead all the time. And so anyways, what else new is going on with Mom? We've got the new nurses. I'm down to working 104 hours a week instead of 120, which it don't sound like a big of a difference, but it is making the world of difference to me. I am up so much during the daytime and working and doing so much more now. And I'm not, dragging butt so much, as much, So I'm only working 104 hours a week. And, I have to watch Tracy all night, but you guys got to remember, I also get naps while watching Tracy. Like, I'll fall asleep at 9 o'clock at night, and, be up at 10 o'clock. I'll fall asleep 11 o'clock and be up at 10, 11:30, that type of stuff. And, then her alarms start going off because I got all of her alarms on my phone. And, there's a schedule you have to follow. I suction her out, this many times. I have to reposition her here. I have to make sure her water's full here. The water for her breathing machine to go into her lungs to keep her lungs moist. There's a bunch of things to take care of. And then if the alarms go off, you got to figure out what's going on. Well, I have her camera on her hooked up to my laptop in my bedroom, and it's hooked up to the stereo in my bedroom, which is super loud. And then it comes to like the alarm goes off out here, beep, 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 beep. It'll go in my bedroom, beep, 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 and I'm jumping up. What's going on? If I fall asleep, it will definitely wake me up. So she never has to go without because I'm always awake for her. And, I get them little bits of sleep all night long. And now with the extra nursing, I'm getting more sleep. It's so much nicer. We are seriously getting, just so much more done around here. It's a lot nicer. And then, Hoover's around. He's doing the dishes and, the best little housewife ever.
I'm not a housewife. I'm saying I just know.
No, he's a good guy.
Clean up after yourself.
He's a good guy.
Some people don't clean up after themselves. They just throw the dishes in the sink.
I must say, you guys make a great couple.
You're killing me.
Killing us both.
Your mom and me made a great couple. House was always clean, I actually got nookie. He don't put out. I didn't get no nookie. Oh, anyways.
Alrighty. Well, we got some things here. You want to start off with that?
Sure. Now, we want to put out a special thanks to David Spots. He's the guy, if you guys don't know, we were needing tires on the van. And he just suggested, how much are they going to cost? And I'm like, I don't know, this or that. And he goes, no, I need a real price. How much are they going to cost? And I said, I found a place that will do it for $500. All 4 tires, balanced and mounted, everything. And he sent me $500 through PayPal. So, he paid for our new tires on our van. So we went to, where was the company we went to? Conrad. 500, and it turned out to be like $569 with tax and all that stuff. And they put 4 brand new tires, oversized. We had the 225/65 R17s. We went with 245/65 R17s. So they're taller and a little bit wider. And they look much beefier on the van and set the van up a little higher. And it looks nice. So, and I'm telling you, I don't even feel the rain no more. Before, we used to hydroplane and I'd feel the rain. What do you
Look at that.
What?
Right there.
Be a pal who be wink wink.
Wink, wink.
Rich
Big Rich wants a nookie.
Big Rich is gone for 2 years with no nookie.
Hey,
Okay?
he's got some nookie right here on him. He's
Well,
got
stop
nookie
it. Stop
all day
it.
long.
Stop it. So, anyways, I forget what I'm talking about now. Oh, the tires. We used to feel, we'd hydroplane and move on the road with the tires, and now I don't even feel the rain. We just travel right through it. These tires are awesome. So thank you, David. You rock. Now the next one is Jeff Nader. Now this is a guy that's with the Ohio Cichlid Association, and he came by and he brought us. He says, "I see you guys got that new pool set up with Remember our old pool? We had like 87 patches in it, and we got the new pool set up now. We don't have one patch in it. The fish that we got in there now do not cause any holes." He felt that your old pool had 87 patches. Your new pool set up. Here's a backup, and he brought us a 7x14 Intex pool, brand spanking new. So thank you, Jeff, on that. And I don't know if we'll need it anytime soon because we're only keeping stingrays in there and the
Stingrays and the turtle.
Oh, and the Fly River turtle.
Pima's not there anymore.
And the Pima's not there no more. But they don't do any damage to the red tails, the Nigers, all these, the Pacu were always doing damage to the pool. And we're forever patching the pool. And you know what? I must say, it's been 2 weeks since we've had a flood in that pool room. It's been a great record. No floods. No water on the floor.
It's great when you don't, walk away from tanks and leave them overflow.
The last 3 were my fault. I mean, I'm setting them up. Okay, I'm going to take care of this. It's going to fill. And I go inside and I'm taking care of Tracy. I totally forgot, and we overfilled the pond and the whole outside got wet. Then I'm filling up for the goldfish outside and forgot, and it sunk the pond down about 2 foot. It was my fault. I mean, oh my goodness, it was bad.
Hey, can you scroll up? I missed a super chat up top. I want
Sure.
to grab it real quick. It's blue.
No.
Don't miss it. Keep going.
I'm going.
There you go.
There you go.
We got Christianity Recap says, I was away for 3 years. What happened to Tracy? For $2.
Oh my goodness, you've been gone for a long time. How could you not watch our videos for
There
that long?
is a video online called Disaster Strikes.
Was it
far?
Disaster Strikes? I think it was
Oh,
Armand.
right below the thing, AZ Fish Room, Anthony went ahead and posted the link to the video. So
the Tracy
thank you.
story. Thank you, AZ.
And while we are speaking of Mr. Anthony,
AZ Fish Room, he decided he was going to donate the work.
So
to,
you guys remember I have them 1/35s. I just put the feelers out there to see who around here could build the double stand for the 135s. He got a hold of me. He says I have the metal shop. He went ahead and drew this thing up in CAD and then made it to where it could be disassembled and bolted together. So he's building it all. He's fabricating
but
it.
AZ, listen to this. We don't care if it bolts together. We're not trying to ship it. We're going to pick it up in Chicago. It would be better to be one piece metal, just nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about all that.
No, you're misunderstanding the concept of the stand. It's a bolt together stand.
Right.
To where once you put the pieces together, you put the bolt through and you tighten it down, and it's a rack stand. So he's going to give it to us in a big bundle. Just long pieces of metal that we have to build, and then you've got the double stand.
But why would you want that? Wouldn't you want it solidly welded together, a double stand? You don't have to go through all that extra work to make it separate pieces to bolt together. We're going to use it for that stand, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to take it down and move it or ship it or nothing. It would be easier for him to build in one piece double stand. We're going to have the trailer in Chicago. We can just put it on there and take it home.
I'm not sure if that's a possibility, but
If that's easier, AZ, do it that way. If it's easier this way, I'm saying you don't have to go through the extra work because we'll never unbolt it. We're never going to ship it, so we don't need it to break down into little pieces. If it's easier for you, just use the pieces and weld it together and then bring it to us in Chicago, we'll pick it up as one piece. It's fine. We don't need it to be, bolt together. So don't put in that extra work, brother. That's all I'm saying. If it's easier, make it one piece. It's simple.
I just wanted to give him a big thank you.
And yes, of course, thank you. I mean, he's helping us out.
Mm-hmm.
We've had this as a thought for a long time, and he's making it a reality. Yes, Josh, you don't understand. Me and Josh we get in the ring and we scrap each other.
I always win.
You never won.
Is that why he was laying on that floor the one day I was in the fish room? She's standing in front covering your knuckles.
Give me that. Where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? I can't even fit it on my hand. Oh my goodness.
See, you don't fit your big hand, so that means he wasn't meant for
Look at
you.
you trying to protect your nipples. Look at that.
All right, while we're still on the subject, we have a few more things. These ones are from Bob Hooven.
Our buddy Bob, you remember him? He brought us over that underwater drone that's like a wired drone that we have to build and put together. And he brought us over these things here. These are water detection, 3 units with Wi-Fi hooked up to our internet, and we can put it under whatever tanks we want or on the floor or whatever. He brought us over 3 of them to hook up to our Wi-Fi, which we definitely need because it would, if you catch the leak early, it's easy to clean up, right? We have leaks from several different reasons, and then if we can catch it early, it's just a little bit of water on the floor. But if we don't catch it all night long, the whole fish room is flooded, So thank you, Bob. You rock, buddy. This is going to help us out a lot.
And then while you were at it,
guy.
he went ahead and made a sign, a plaque, a little name thing.
Yeah, you
for
can't really see what this is because it's wrapped together. But out of the parts, out of all 3 things, it says
Laura Marie.
Laura Marie for the baby room. And it's, cut out of wood and stuff. It's wrapped up, so I don't want to unwrap it. But yeah, this is something nice that Bob did. And we can put it right on the wall with her seascape. Like if you paint this dark blue and put it on the wall.
It's going to go like white.
White on the wall? That sounds like a dog walking through my kitchen.
It's me.
Oh, hi, Mara. I heard dog claws. I'm sorry.
Wow. Now I shouldn't clean the bathroom.
Well, we love you, Mara.
We got Deadwood 1877 with 100 sec. He said it equals $10 US. Not much, but a little to help you out.
No, that's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Every little bit helps.
Yes.
You coming in with the question of the century. Are there any little Debbies left?
No.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Hey.
No, we bought more.
No,
we
you
bought more.
tricked me and said, buy the Debbie's, Hoove. I got you back when we get home. And then when you got home, you forgot all about all the Hoove. But I hid the Debbie's from you, though. But I did leave some out. There's a box of Nutty Bars in there.
Did you have to rebuy Debbie's because you didn't have any?
No, I still had some.
I
got them hid. I can go right now and get like 6 boxes of Debbie's. Right
You're
now.
a liar.
How much you want?
Earlier, you told Mike there was none left.
How much you want to bet?
You told Mike there was none left.
I told him that so that he didn't ask for certain Debbie's because there were certain ones that I like.
Because you won't give up your Debbie's.
Certain ones I like. That's it.
Stephen Bundler, 20 bucks. He says, "Hey guys, been away for a while and missed a few stations.
Hey, Steven, how you doing, buddy?
So here's a little something to help out and offset Paco's huge appetite." Awesome.
This is our buddy from the Bronx. He's the one that told us how New York should be pronounced and coffee and all this other stuff. He sent us the what were them rumbadas or something like that? Rumchadas. They were them donuts with rum all through them.
Mm-hmm.
They were so good. And then he sent us what's that hot dog place out there? He sent us the hot dogs from this place.
Yeah, I forget. Nathan.
Nathan's. He sent us hot dogs from Nathan's with all the fixings and the bread and the hot dogs and everything. And we had Nathan's. He sent us something with all the meat in it. Like the oh geez. Where you get that once a year from our place here? What's it called?
It's Cat's Deli, and it was corned beef.
Corned beef, yes. Oh my God, Stephen, you have done too much for us. I mean, we have always enjoyed your food, and yes, you were right. Everything you have sent us has been the best. Man, Matter of fact, him and his wife came out here and visited us, and then I sent him home with things that we had here. But we're not like New York. New York has certain things that are known for things all over the nation. We have things here that like nobody else has heard of. There's a Mr. Heroes here, and it's right here. It's only known in Northeast Ohio, but they have these Roman burgers, and they're awesome. So I bought him and his wife Roman burgers and packed them a lunch. And then what else did we get that day? We bought something else that was around here that ain't around nowhere else. I don't remember. We sent them home with like 6 sandwiches, driving, and it was a long drive.
All right, so that catches us up here, so we can get on with the rest of the show. We had our little gifts and updates. Everyone's doing great.
Awesome. Okay, and we didn't actually finish the Tracy update, but she is doing good. She is doing great. Every morning I talk to her, and she's like eyeballing me. She turns her eyes all the way to the side and watches me, and then she's tracking me around the bed now, which has not been done before. She does that a lot now. Like at least I'd say 5 times in the last week, she has tracked me, and I'm like, "Oh, you're there, honey. I miss you," and I have to kiss her on her forehead, and I tell her how much we miss her and all this stuff. And then I try and tell her that the funny thing, how she does that smirk, when she's done with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Hi, honey, I love you," and she goes, "Ew." She turns her head sideways. I'm like, that's no. I told her, I'm like, she was doing really good. She was really aware, and I'm like, "Honey, you're a grandma now." And she goes, "Ew," and turns her. I'm like, no. It's adorable. You can have a baby girl, as your granddaughter. Her name is Laura. Your youngest son, Josh, he had a baby. And, she just started looking at me again, I'm like, she's half there and half not sometimes. And I can't wait to be able to talk to her and tell her, And then, really what I can't wait for? She can ready to have Nookie again.
Keep it to yourself.
He says, "Keep it to yourself."
D's Aquatics says, "Do you guys think I could put my 8-inch clown knife in with a bunch of fish? And those fish include peacock bass, Oscars, and tiger shovelnose.
It depends on the
bass
size.
will end up eating the smaller clown knife. I would advise against it.
Well, no, you
So
can put them in with.
bass, 8-inch clown knife.
Oh, he says 13-inch. Yeah, I would advise against that. If the peacock bass was smaller, then I wouldn't worry about the clown knife. But they'll fit anything they can fit in their mouth. They will eat. So you got to worry about that.
Stephen Bundeluck said he sent him home with Roman burgers and some of Josh's homemade banana pudding. Best we ever tasted.
Ooh.
Haven't made that in a while.
Thank you, Stephen, for lying to us. I appreciate it.
Server keeps going down on me on the chat.
It's running great here.
Yeah. Hanging up on my phone, it keeps going down. But I refresh it. It's fine.
If anybody's having any problems, with your server and it's going down or something, just refresh it.
Good idea. Vincent Jackson says, "We got a big hurricane coming here tonight in Nova Scotia. Power outage expected up to a week. Any recommendations?" Being up in Nova Scotia, I imagine it's a bit colder out right now, so you have to worry about 1, heating your tank. 2,
Generators.
You need to be able to get oxygen and limp your filter through for about a week. So yes, your best bet would be a generator, and just go ahead and run your tank off of it.
If you don't have generators, what's the next best thing?
If you don't have generators and you don't have
Battery operated power, air pumps. If you don't have that, there is a thing. Look it up on YouTube. It's a never-ending generation. They have 2 liters, and they pour into each other, and they keep on making pressure and making air into your tank. You got to look it up on YouTube. It's an ingenious idea, but it will give air when you have no power.
The air is not so much of the problem. You could manually aerate your tank. It's the heat that's an
Another way is to, yes, grab, your like a big cup, take water out of your tank, and then bring it up 3-4 foot above it and pour it in slowly. And that will make oxygenation in there. It will oxygenate the water with microbubbles. But the heat, there's no way around.
Not really, but although, well, if you have no power, you're kind of screwed there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's screwed. Don't have a generator, no heat.
No heat.
I mean,
And there in Nova Scotia, that's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold up there.
You can get
Even if you had one of those battery.
Wait, Nova Scotia is known for shrinkage, right? Isn't that where DIY Joey calls us from?
Joey, not DIY.
Waru Joey. Okay, DIY Joey he does not like. I get that. But we're the only ones that call him that.
Somebody else on the chat just called him that too.
David Smith says, do you guys find different species of plecos are much better or worse at eating algae? To be honest, they all suck. They are not very great algae eaters at all. It is a common misconception that a lot of pet stores put out to people, oh, buy this fish, it'll eat the algae. In reality, they really suck at it. And they make more poop than they eat.
Whatever they eat,
algae.
they make way more poop lines in your tank. Normal common algae eaters. We do the what are they called? Flying foxes, Chinese algae eaters.
Algae eaters.
They eat a lot. We
And
put one
flagtail.
right. We put one into a 200-gallon tank that was covered in algae, and then the first day we saw lines through the algae, and then the next day we saw all this like configuration through the algae. Third day there was no algae left on the walls. We were like, oh my god, he's doing his job, and there wasn't a lot of poop on the bottom. Every pleco eats a little bit of algae and poops 8 inches of string poop. It's horrible.
So someone had a good idea of wrapping the tank with a blanket, although that'll help retain heat once the heat, drops to a certain level. No matter how many blankets you have on the tank, if it's, say, 40 degrees outside, it's a matter of, hours before it's 40 degrees inside of your house with no power. And then that means, how much longer do you have before the tank water gets down to 40 degrees.
And I know for a fact,
water has a high heat capacity, so it's going to take a lot longer for it to drop. But once it starts dropping, it's going to drop at a fast rate.
I know for a fact that arapimas at 60 degrees will drop their tail and just have their nose up, and they will die at 60 degrees.
Most peacock bass too.
Peacock bass also. They need the warmer water. And where you think, because we're traveling and we're going across country, we went through New Mexico and it was like 34 degrees outside. So the whole truck became like a what do you call that when it's a wind chill factor type thing, and it brought all of our water down low in temperature, and we lost 2 arapaima because it got to 60 degrees and they were both laying there with just their lips out of the water like this. And I'm doing everything I can. I put more oxygenation in. I stopped the truck. There's no more wind chill. We're putting heat in there, and they passed before the water warmed up. I was devastated. I was devastated. So, there's a lot of fish that can't handle cold water at all. So, you got to keep that in mind too.
AJ's asking, should I be worried about these little tiny white worms, parasites in my system?
Any parasite you should worry about.
Yeah, if it's a parasite like an anchor worms, yes, you need to treat it. But if they're little tiny worms that are like crawling around the gravel or the glass, not attaching to the fish, then that is, a source of food. The fish can eat it. If, stuff like anchor worms, then you can treat it with a medication called Dimilin, and it works wonders.
Dimilin is one of the main medications we use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michelle said maybe a kerosene heater in the room with the fishes could maintain ambient room temperature.
That would
is
help.
true, although it is very dangerous.
It did not help us on the truck trip because we had 3 kerosene heaters and they could not keep up with the temperature with the wind chill on the outside, making it was 30 degrees outside and the wind traveling past the metal truck bed made it even colder, you know. So it got cold inside and there was nothing we could do about it. And we had 3 of those infrared propane heaters in there. And then we had I think probably 6 heaters running off of our, we call that metal thing that hooks up to the battery. Made power.
Oh, the power inverter?
Power inverter. Thank you.
I mean, if we're throwing out crazy ideas here, you can start a fire outside, run copper pipes through the fire, and
You can do that.
hooked up to that, and it'll spew out hot water. That's how we were going to heat the pond at one point, but we ended up getting it fixed before it came to that.
But for sure, we were going to do that. I was going to run a hose, clear hose from a pump up to a metal, 1-inch copper pipe, run it through the fire, then run it back to the pool, and then have the hose pump through it, and then start a fire. We were going to get it warmer that way. I mean, it will work. There's no way to automatically maintain a certain temperature, but our stuff kept getting colder and colder and colder. You stop laughing. I caught myself.
Someone said, I just bought a house with a built-in 350-gallon tank and it's empty. What would you recommend putting it in it? That depends on what you like. I mean, you can go with discus,
people ask
go
that,
with angelfish.
but it's such a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell him, oh, I like a certain fish, and then he'd be like, well, that's dumb. Put in what you want because that's what you like, and then you will want to keep them alive.
Right.
If you put in something you don't like because somebody else said, you're not into it, that much.
Another question up here. Robert Phillips says, yo, Hoover, you okay, my guy? You looking a little slowed down.
He ain't talking much, is he?
No, I'm just listening to you guys, man. You told me I can't talk.
Oh, that's the rules we said. You liar. You liar. Mm.
Yeah, Aaron Cazoli says hashtag swear jar almost.
Almost.
Oh, it was a swear jar moment. I heard it. I heard it.
What'd you hear?
He heard you swear?
I didn't swear.
Oh, you swore.
No,
Over.
I didn't swear, man.
You swore.
I did not
You
swear.
swore.
I said, Rich said I'm not allowed to talk.
Oh, that's a lie, too. Why do you go and say shit like that?
Swear jar again.
That was you. See, Rich?
This
You
guy.
gotta stop swearing.
I'm going to have to get rid of him because, he sets me off.
George Kamage says, who's going to be catching the cichlids in the pool? Absolutely nobody. Possibly the prune sharks.
No.
Other fish in
You
there.
obviously didn't watch my video.
No, I don't.
I am I'm giving a 180 to a church in Michigan, and the preacher there wants to set it up as a cichlid tank. So I offered to catch our cichlids out of our pool and give him some and set them up. So he's getting a tank with lids, light, and a stand, filtration, and cichlids. Okay? We're going to catch the cichlids out of there, and he'll be the first person ever getting cichlids out of our pool. How am I going to catch them? It's going to be easy. I'm going to throw a
Real fishing net in there, and you're gonna get them.
what's it called? You throw it and it spreads out round.
Seen that?
No, minnow seam, no. It's a
Cast
cast
net.
net. Thank you. So we're going to do it by cast net. And people keep saying, put in a fish, trap in there. And what that is like a 4-inch hole and then food in the middle blah, blah, blah. No, that ain't going to work because the last time we tried that, we killed our big bass that was in there. He got stuck in the hole. Remember our big bass?
Yeah.
He got stuck in the hole and couldn't back out. We woke up in the morning and our big bass was dead. We're never doing that again. So we're going to do the cast net. I'm going to throw food out like I do every day. When they come up to get that, I'll throw the cast net out, and what we catch is what he will get in his cichlid tank. And we're going to drive it up to Michigan for them. He's a church. He's a deacon at a church. And the point is he runs a counseling situation. He wants this tank to be in his room with counseling for the kids. So we decided we're going to give him a tank and a setup, and we're going to go up there. We're going to drive up to Michigan. We're going to set it up for him, and then, come back and make a whole story about it. So that is one tank we have set aside. And then we have other tanks set aside that we haven't put out into the auction or the sale because I need to have tanks here to give out to people. And, all these tanks that are, just came in, we cleaned out 3 people's fish room. So we're overloaded with stuff. So we're having a second sale this year. We never would have done that before. So, what sells, what don't, we can put aside for people to give them and help them out.
All right, we got Jim Sheasley, $10. He says, I went to chiropractor today. The doctor's assistant saw my OFR shirt, says she watches every day. Shout out
No
to her
way.
for electrocuting me every other day.
Oh my goodness. Jim pays to go get electrocuted, and it turns out the people he's getting electrocuted from watch us.
Awesome.
That's awesome, Jim.
Goose is asking, are you guys going to make Fishy Friday cups? We have them. They're glass. They've got the logo, and it says
Look at
Big
that.
Fishy
That's
on
awesome.
the back. And they are available on our spring
On our
store.
spring, yeah. Underneath every video, you will see 7 or 8 items for sale. If you click any of them, it'll take you to our spring store, and then you can look through all the other merchandise. There are coffee mugs. There are drinking cups. There's all kinds of stuff in there. We've got 150 different items for sale.
Yep, we got Jimbo, $20. Says, have you ever had a glass panels resized or cut via abrasive water jetting? I'm curious if the edges will be straight and true after the water jet cut. Thanks for any input. Love you guys. We have not done that, no. So I can't really
I've never even
speak.
heard of where that gets done.
I mean, I've seen videos online where people cut glass with one of them. I don't know what
They add
the
stain
PSI
to the
is.
water, and it's high pressure. Yeah,
super
I get
high
that.
pressure.
and it cuts through glass.
Mhm.
We've never seen it to where it's been done that way, but
But
Cool.
as long as the cut's straight, I wouldn't see an issue with it, because even if there were smaller little divots or microscopic little areas that you'd be worried about, that'll then be filled in with silicone. As long as there ain't big chunks taken out of it, I wouldn't really see a problem with it. Yeah, I'd say give it a shot on a smaller piece, and then go to town and have fun. Deadwood says fish shops are closing down in Europe due to very high energy prices right now. That is very sad.
see, that's the problem. We were just getting, we got to the point where our YouTube, money was coming in and was covering the cost of the rescue. And then all of a sudden, and I'm not going to say it's a coincidence or whatever, Biden took over and, it's a new world now, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, everything's so expensive, we're no longer covering the cost of the rescue. We just reached that point, and now it got taken away from us. Now I'm having to pay for the difference in costs for electric, gas, sewer, water, all that kind of stuff. And then all of our trips that people go out on, all of our volunteers, it comes out of my pocket. It's killing me. We used to almost cover the rescue with the YouTube,
I'll fix it, guys.
What?
Screen, Joe.
Yeah, you got.
Aye. Look at that. What did they say about guys with big hands, right?
go with...
Look at the size of that
No,
hand
not
on his
one.
head.
Not that. You gotta delete something on the video.
I'll get this.
There you go. That's fine.
I told you Rich was bigger than me.
What are you doing?
I'm up here. I'm going to put the first coming on, which should be the cichlid background. There you go.
I know one thing. You're bigger than me.
Just because my hands are bigger than your head, that means my wiener is bigger than yours.
You're bigger than me. Told you he was bigger than me, Rich.
Sean Fleming says, "Hey Josh, how do you keep your figure?" Well, I got a lovely fiance that cooks for me, and she never really cooks me anything bad that's bad for my health. We don't keep pop snacks, goodies in the house, so it's always clean eating. Work out a couple of times a week. I fell off there for like 2 months when we had the kid, and now I'm getting back into it and working myself back up in hopes that I can start working out 5 times a week again.
Hey, Josh.
Right now we're doing about 3.
Your dad's got wrappers underneath the bed. I think they're like little Debbie wrappers or something.
I have no little Debbie wrappers
That's
on
when,
my bed.
when I was putting Debbie's on the bed, they was this.
You are such a liar.
Where they was going, but I think
Stop
your dad was
it.
eating them.
Dad does not eat little Debbie's thing. That's all you, brother. That's all you. If I want Hoover to do something, hey, can you get the mail? Do you have a Debbie snack? It's like a Scooby snack, and he's Scooby Doo. I have to give him a Scooby snack for everything.
I love little Debbie's.
No, you do.
I told you Debbie's little. So you had to leave her alone, man. Don't eat her snacks.
Sean Fleming says, "Thank you. I look like Hoover." So when I first started, I had a big percentage of body fat, and what I did to lose the fat real quick, I cut out carbs, I cut out sugars, of course. So I had no pasta, no nothing like that.
Stop eating little Debbie's.
I went ahead and ate nothing but white meat. That means turkey, chicken, and fish. It's processed the fastest through your body. Although pork and red meat's not bad, but that can stay in your body for up to say 2 days as opposed to 1 day. So white meat and nothing but vegetables, and raw vegetables are always better. It might taste like crap at first, but you know what? As time goes on, you kind of start to crave it.
I just want
And
to know,
you want to cut out dairy. Dairy is bad for you.
I just want to know one thing. Are you still going jogging after the live stream?
See, don't let this guy fool you.
I'm just saying.
I tell him I'm going to cook dinner at, like, say, 6 o'clock. And we're going to have, I don't know, spaghetti and meatballs. At 5 o'clock, he's pulling out the Debbie snacks and he's eating. And then at 5:30, he's pulling out the Chef Boyardee spaghetti olios or the raviolios.
There you go. See, Brittany got my back right there. See.
You got Brittany Ziblis, $50. Says, "Hoovy Hoovster Hoovinator. Happy early birthday on the 27th. Can you do a Bigrich impression for us, Hoov? I think this covers a few Hoov."
I'm watching.
Hey, just be quiet. I want you to do this way. This is the easiest way to do it.
I
Don't
figured
do
it out.
it. Don't do it the way that you want to do it. Do it the way I'm telling you to do it.
That's me.
The big rich impression.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
You
rich.
forgot to... Ow!
Oh, yeah. Oh, my back. I can't bend over. Can you grab this for me?
This guy.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do one more question before I have to step out for the night. That's from Tommy Gunn. Says, "Any future plans for the beautiful Goonch and Jow catfish? Monster pond or one of the larger display tanks?"
Right now, we're going to leave them where they are.
I'm not gonna ever put that Jow into the monster pond unless he is a 5-foot monster.
Look,
And
all
then he
of them
deserves
like
that
that. Look,
pond.
all of them like that one, Rich.
And
You
then
know
I'm
that's you.
never going to go swimming in that pond again. Once that thing's over 5 foot,
You hear what
it's done.
Josh is saying? Look at Josh.
No.
Alrighty. Well, with that being said, it was great hanging out with you guys. I have to go, but you guys are left with these two hooligans.
Fools.
Hooligans. I'm just gonna leave.
All right,
take the
Josh,
chair,
you
take
have
the
a
chair.
nice night, brother.
Take the chair. Thank you, Josh.
Little baby, I said hi.
Will do.
No. You kissed the baby for me. So her grandpa's waiting for her over here.
See you guys tomorrow.
Love you, Joshy. All right. All this other bullshit stops right now. We're not gonna have this.
I just want to know one thing.
What's that one?
If there was a donut on the floor, would you pick it up?
No.
I think you would.
No, because
If it
I
had
would
a
have to
wrapper on
fight you because you'd be on your hands and knees eating it off the
I don't
floor.
like to bend down. And when you say, "Oh my back," Hoover, can you get that?
You guys don't believe him. If a donut ever hit the floor, trust me, it would not bounce. Not one time. It would hit the floor, bounce off, and he'd catch it midair and be eating it.
No,
Trust me.
No.
This man does not mess with his donuts. Hey, Waru Joey's here. Okay. I will not eat the donut. Trust me.
I'm
the
telling you,
one on diet. He's the one.
Hey, he's
No,
on
no,
a diet.
this
Every
guy
night
here-
he's ordering
He's
DoorDash.
For you.
He's starting to get like Mara. Mara's the DoorDash queen.
They work, so I order them food, and that's it. But trust me, I do not eat.
But
the
why do
things
you
that-
get the big hamburgers with the extra cheese and
You're
all
a
that stuff
liar.
on there?
Don't lie to these people.
I'm not
This
lying.
guy right
Rich.
here, I get him 15 boxes of, Debbie snacks.
And I still got some of them.
Not much.
No, I can
And-
go downstairs and get about 8 boxes of them right now.
Oh, you said 6 earlier. Now it's 8?
No, I got about 8 because I bought the other 2 to add with the 6. That makes me 8 boxes of Debbie's. And I don't eat them all
Anyways.
at one time either.
He pre-eats, and then he eats, and then he after-eats. I mean, he's nonstop eating all day. He just told me he gained 19 pounds today. Did
But-
you not?
That was 19 pounds in 6 months, though, Rich.
Did you not tell me you gained 19
That was
pounds
19
today?
pounds in 6 months. I went to Tennessee. When I went to Tennessee, when I came back, I was skinnier than you. I'm still skinnier than you. If you measure our guts, you'll see who's bigger and who's not.
Well, let's measure a little lower and see who's bigger.
I am, definitely.
Wrong.
I am, definitely.
He got all
This is
the
me.
he got all the guys in the jail cell room.
No,
okay?
no.
All right. Hoover, you should create a YouTube channel doing food challenges. Yes, but he'd be in Big Rich's bitchin' kitchen nonstop.
No, that's Big Rich. He's on the seafood diet. When he sees it, he wants it.
Oh my God, you're so wrong.
All right, tonight I'm going to get you, Rich, because when you eat something and you say that you're on this diet, I'm going to get some pictures of it, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook page, and I'm going to go on OFR.
And this is the guy I
page, and
fight
I'm
for
gonna-
and stick up for. And you see how he treats me?
Well, I'm just saying, Rich.
You guys act married.
Mary.
That's what he's Oh, man.
Oh my God. Fish Room Dave says, well done to both of you for the managing of able to lose anyway. Now, I lost all this. I lost 25 pounds and then I gained 15 back because now Hoover and Mike's been here and I've been cooking for them, so I've been eating too. I'm telling you what, if I was left to my own accord, I would lose weight nonstop, instantly, so easy. But I gotta feed these guys. They help me out.
Well, I'm looking to be fit on my birthday. It's on the 27th, man, of this month. And I want the biggest T-bone steak they got in the restaurant, right? I want like the biggest one, man. I want some baked potatoes with a little bit of cheese on it. Some whipped cream.
Sour cream.
I want some whipped cream on it. I want sour cream.
Why you want whipped cream on a baked potato?
To make,
Well,
the,
sour
to
cream.
make to make the potato taste a little sweeter. That way I can add to my diet. You know.
Whipped cream is what you put on your.
I know you put it on
hot
ice
chocolate.
cream, hot chocolate, but on a baked potato, it's really great.
Wieners.
It's really great. No, baked potatoes is really great. You got to try it one day.
No. Look, AZ Fisherman thinks he knows me. Bigrich's favorite drink is Burnett's vodka with whipped cream flavor, 2 to 3 fingers, and then grape crush packet with water. Yes.
That's it.
And 0 calories, 0 carbs.
That's it. But you want to know what? They quit selling it though.
They quit selling Burnett's in Ohio. So Hoover, my buddy, started calling every shop around, and if there's some on the shelves,
And I
he's
found
showing
some.
up. He
I
found like
found 21 bottles or something like that.
and went there and then bought them all, and then another 11 bottles somewhere
Another
else.
11 bottles
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Bought them all. So I still got some Burnett's.
We're
Because
gonna
you know
look-
what?
we're gonna
Right
look
now,
for some
Burnett's
more.
is $6-7 a bottle.
We're gonna look for
And then
some more. We're
The
gonna find
next
some more.
one that is anything is Pinnacle, and it's like $12 a bottle.
Yeah.
You know, and it don't taste as good whipped cream wise
it don't
as
taste as good as the whipped topping, but I'm saying it
Yeah.
to me it does have like a little more mellow taste to it.
no. It's horrible. I drank it today, and I went back to my Burnett's. Oh my God! Brittany Zibble is putting in $100.
Yeah.
Big Rich, take your man's for his birthday steak date night. Give us.
Thank you, Brittany. We love you.
Why I got to be your date though?
Oh, I gotta be court, so you know you can put your arm under mine.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Brittany, I love you, but
These guys on here, they're awesome, man. I enjoy
Jerry
it.
Camp says Brittany is on fire. Well, we're using the whipped cream because the vanilla got stopped being sold because vanilla got so expensive. They stopped selling vanilla vodka. Now they're selling the whipped cream, which tastes almost like vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So, ouch.
I gotta go get me another drink, man. I ran.
You
out.
go get you one. I got you covered.
You got enough for you?
Mm-hmm.
Put Josh glass up.
If Hoover let his hair grow and rock the skullet, I'm not lucky enough to keep my hair like Rich. I'll rock the skullet. I don't lose that too. Okay. Well, you know what? A lot of people, I'm 59 years old. I just found out. I lost a year. I thought I was 58. I'm 59 years old. And this is the color of my hair normally. But if you put it in front, look at the difference. Look how gray I am. Take this side back hair. Look how gray I am now. This is horrible. I want to start dyeing the top of my hair. Look, this is my normal color, you know? And I can put this all behind me. Look at this. This is since Tracy. I was brown haired, and I got a picture of me taking care of Tracy when it first happened. In the last 2 years of me staying up working 120 hours a week, you know, taking care of Tracy, the first 7 months I was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then I got a nurse and I was only working 120 hours and going on from there. I got all this. Look at how white this is. You know, you can look on the sides. It's gray here and then it's brown right here. It's all brown. You know, it turned so quickly, I guess, from stress. Brittany says, for my date night tonight, for their future candlelight birthday dinner. We've heard enough from you, Brittany. This is enough. I don't care how much money you said. Stop it. Me and Hoover do not have a date night, okay? I'm not buying him a steak. Oh, my God. Samantha Norland says, yes, get the gray color to match the bottom.
Yeah.
My bottom's still brown. See how this is all brown. Only the top is so gray.
Hey, Rich, I kind of heard you in there about that steak thing, man. Why is it that I could buy you a steak, man, for your birthday, man, but you can't buy me a steak?
Because I bought you a bunch of
Something went off right there.
I bought you a bunch of what do you call it?
And the background went off.
Oh, the background went off. Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. I bought you a bunch of Debbie snacks.
That didn't add up to $30.
I spent over $40 on Debbie snacks so far,
$40.
and still am taking you out on your birthday to a place that I told you that you've never been to that you're going to enjoy, and that's going to be another $100.
Oh, man. That's great, then. Good birthday, then.
This guy.
Oh, my God. I love that one.
Oh my God.
Somebody said I'm coming in cloudy.
You are cloudy
Background.
with a chance of aggravation.
Do you need any help tomorrow, Jim Sheasley asked you.
Jim, if you want to come out for the the yard sale, sure, come on out, buddy. You don't need help, but if you want to be here, it's cool. Come on out. We're going to have a video of it, so a timeline on the what's that called? The camera I got, the GoPro 10. We'll do a
10, yeah.
a timeline, and we'll show it.
All right, Rich.
Uh-oh. Bambi McCluskey says, I have copycat recipes of Debbie snacks. Dude, would you not want to marry her?
Hey,
Everything she cooks is a Debbie snack.
well, she can send me some. I'm saying I'd like to try them out.
She's already married, brother.
I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about the Debbies, man.
He is all
Debbies
about
are
the Debbie.
kinda
Oh my
cool,
God.
man.
It's so
I like I bought some today, man. The brownies with the caramel on the top.
yeah, did you try them?
Man, those things are awesome. They're called turtles, man. Those things are awesome.
Turtle
man.
Debbie's.
Yeah.
Brownies. Turtle Debbie's brownies.
What they do, they make the brownie and then they put the caramel over them and then they put the nuts on the top of them, man. Those things are awesome if you put a little bit of peanut butter with them. Oh, man. That guy's dream there, boy.
Oh my God, how funny. Who's this guy fishing with Dano talking about a domestic relationship? I don't have a domestic relationship. It's just you.
See the abuse
He
I gotta
likes
put up
women.
with?
I like women. Okay.
I like women too, but I'm saying I don't know what's going on with Rich. He keeps touching me, man.
Oh, stop it. Oh my God. Kathy Apani says it's all about the Debbies. Oh my God, A to Z said, I just ordered you 4 bottles of Burnett's vanilla. I didn't even know Burnett's still made vanilla. They stopped serving them here, and the only thing we could get is the whipped cream, which is close to vanilla.
Look at Jim Sheasley.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? I saw Debbie today. She said, happy birthday, Hoover.
Oh, man.
No. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Hey, look at this right
Little Debbie's are never going out of business with
here. Look
Hoover
at this
there.
right here. This
What?
AJ. Rich is just trying to feel you out, Hoover. He ain't trying to feel me out because Hoover don't go that way.
Tony Skimmer says, bromance. See? Oh, what are you all defensive for?
Because I
Why
don't
you
know,
defensive?
you put your hands out there.
What's up?
Every time you put your hands out there, you feel it. I'm like, what the heck?
Hoover's all about them Debbie snacks.
I got to keep my figure right, you know? I'm trying to get Rich to go jogging with me, but I don't know what the deal is with that.
Oh, my goodness. Hoover, and Jeff Neo says, Hoover bending over for Rich? Question mark.
No, I don't bend over like that. Don't try to take it that way because Hoover don't play that.
Omar Acevedos, $20. Thank you, Omar. Says, Hoover, you're looking great. Where's my shirt? Where's Omar's shirt?
I still got
He
it.
sent you a shirt. Where's it at?
No, he gave me a shirt to wear when I was at his house. I was so
And
sweaty.
where's it at?
It's downstairs. I
Go get it.
Still got it.
Go get it for him.
I ain't gonna go walk all the way down there. I still got it though, Omar. I still got your shirt in the basement. I'm saying
Hoover should be sponsored by Little Debbie.
I actually wear it once in a while because it's got New Jersey and New York on the back of it. I kind of like that. Like when I go out in public, I like put on that shirt because that
Oh my
shirt's
God.
from the power company up there.
Fishing with Dano says, I smash a box of oatmeal cream pies like Rosie O'Donnell destroys them. Oh my God.
They're just so soft, man. It's like wow, you know the oatmeal cream pies. And my favorite ones out of all of them is the ones that you got me.
What?
The cookies, and they got the pumpkin in them, but they're the cookies, and they got like the jelly in the eyes and the smile in it,
I don't remember.
and they're awesome, man. I'm saying I got
the ones I just bought for you?
Yeah, I
From
love
Big Lots.
those. Yeah, I love those. Yeah,
Them your favorite?
those are my favorite. Then I like those turtles. I like the oatmeal pies, the nutty bars.
Hoover ain't walking nowhere for no one unless he's a Debbie. Bring me
Hey, I actually ran away earlier. It was kind of funny because Rich had some people over here, and I ran away, and I went to the mall. And while I was at the mall, they had a thing up there. They was teaching the little kids about the different reptiles and animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I got to see a kangaroo, a real kangaroo. I'm saying I haven't seen a kangaroo since I was a kid. But I got to see a lot of different stuff up there. They had a thing for the kids or whatever, and it was pretty cool. They gave away free T-shirts. I got a free T-shirt, a free bag, a free umbrella. I gave the umbrella to Mara. Hey, Hoover, I just ate 4 boxes of Debbie.
unicorn snacks from Sean Fleming.
Oh, man.
OBG Foster, she says, Hoover, like the cookies I sent to Josh?
Yes, I did like them. They was really good. They was those real big cookies, wasn't they? The chocolate chip ones?
Yeah.
Those was awesome, man. Those was awesome. I actually had one of those with a glass of milk. Oh, man.
He tasted one. We left it on the counter. He took the rest.
No, there was I think 2 cookies in the box, and you said, "Hey, Hoover, I saved you a couple cookies because I was gone." And you actually gave me a couple of them. They was really awesome. I actually want a couple more of these T-shirts though, Rich. But I want the muscle shirts, man, because I get hot in these and I sweat, man. These long sleeve T-shirts. I like the muscle shirts better. I think I got 2 or 3 of them. I got a black one and I think a red one down there.
Commander Norland says, I ran away and went to the mall. That's what I do to get away.
Yeah, I had to run away.
You ran away from what?
Hey, Rich was trying to tell me Hey, Hoove, I can't pick that up. Can you bend over? And I had to hurry up.
He's a
and get out of the way.
liar. He's a liar. He's
out of the
a
way.
liar.
And I took off like a bat out of wherever.
No. Here's what actually happened. I said, Hoover, we're not going to be able to eat dinner today until about 6 o'clock.
No, that ain't
It
what
was 11 in the morning.
We're gonna tell it.
And then he said, you didn't say nothing. You just took off running.
No, we're gonna
And
tell.
you went to the mall.
No, we're gonna tell the truth. I left with Reaper, and Reaper dropped me off because I actually cracked my my screen on my phone, and I really don't have the money to replace it. So I went and got me a screen protector to try to save it because it's still acting good. So I went and spent $40 on the actual screen because I went to T-Mobile. They wanted $40. Then I went to the mall, and I went to one of those Indian people, and they actually gave me the same screen for $30. So I saved $10 on the actual screen. And then I seen all the stuff that was going on there, so I actually
Dude,
just
if you were sponsored by Little Debbie's, they would send like, a truckload of Debbie's here.
But where would we store them all, though, man?
It wouldn't matter. You would eat them before they would spoil.
I could put them in the living room and the dining room, and they're on the table, man. Cover up the cabinets and stuff.
We need to start another show called Hanging with Who,
Hanging with who? There you go.
with Little Debbie's.
There you go. Can I have my assorted Debbie's, though?
It depends on your channel. You get sponsored by whoever you want.
Well, if somebody would sponsor me, I'd go for that one.
Oh, as Jay says, sorry for asking a fish question. Please ask all the fish questions you want.
We probably missed one
Things
of
got off board here. Okay, Stephanie White says a guy in UK has 500,000 subscribers doing "Rate My Tank" away. Hoover could do the same. Sure,
Why would you rape a tank?
rate a tank.
Oh, rate it. Oh.
Son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. We're still reading things here.
There you go. Do a Hoover feeding video.
No, Hoover can feed the fish. That's cool. But I can't do a Hoover feeding video because none of you want to see it.
I'll tell you what.
Oh my God.
I'll
I'll
tell you
lose fingers.
I'll tell you what.
The Debbie snacks will be
If
flying.
you guys do a foundation to me, to OFR, I'll do a feeding video for you guys.
No, none of that makes sense. I will not be part of you feeding because this is the last time I helped feed Hoover.
What happened to your finger, Rich?
Right. There was a little Debbie snack still on it.
There wasn't a Debbie snack on your
It's
finger.
gone now.
Did you wash your hands first?
This guy. Oh my God. Blake Weber says, "Why would you rape a tank?" Laughing my ass off. Oh, that's what we need. A dog collar on you.
Dog collar for what?
Yes, Mr. I can't even read that. Unbothered says, put him in a cage with a dog collar and tell him Debbie's no longer exist.
No, that don't happen around here. After that, I'll have to quit. If I quit, then he won't have no help. Then he'll have to do all the work.
All I gotta do is buy $1.98 Debbie snacks, and I'll have plenty of help.
Well, they just said
how
you
many
can't
fat
give me
people
no
are
Debbie.
around?
They just said you can't give
There's
me, you
other
can't feed
fat
me no
people.
Debbie. You got to put me in a cage.
Is it safe to put Hoover in the monster pool?
I've been in there a couple of times, believe it or not, when all the stingrays was in there. I actually had to go out there and get the actual ladder.
All right, hold on. We got a serious question here. Nikki Webster says, I have a fish question. Could I keep a single dwarf puffer in a 10-gallon tank and the fish do well. It depends what you put in with it. Now, the dwarf puffer will do fine. That's a great size for him. But if you have other fish in there, he might
attack them. Yeah,
you know?
he might attack. 'Em.
It depends on how well you keep them fed. You know, is he young enough to
Believe it or
raise
not-
with the other fish?
Believe it or
There's
not,
a lot of parameters.
Believe it
there.
or not, the only puffer that I seen that actually didn't eat up everything in the tank was that one in New York, the one that you gave back to the dude, Eric. He's the only puffer that I seen, but Eric actually kept live food inside of the actual tank.
He
So
had
the puffer,
shrimp.
He had shrimp,
Yes.
and he had a lot of it. So it was like it's unplentiful. So that actual puffer didn't bother.
Hey, how's our background gone again?
I don't know. It keeps popping off.
There we go. Thank you, guys.
Brittany Zibless.
Mike's fan 63 says, "I love you guys getting drunk."
You had a Brittany on there too, though.
Where's Brittany?
Was up some, I think. You scrolled up too
She says
fast.
Stephen Hoover.
No, she's right there in the blue up there.
Here?
No, up top, right there. You see?
Oh, okay. Brittany Zilbus put $2. Says SJ was asking about the medication Josh mentioned. Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. What medication? For what? When? You know, I don't know. Sorry, Brittany. Love you. Stephen Bundlich says, "I'd like to see a road trip. Bigrich and Hoover go to White Castle."
Oh man,
That movie won't be near as funny as if we
we'd
went.
have to get what, the 24-pack or something like that.
with
for me?
double burgers with cheese. Yes.
But I'm saying the double pack for me, and you would need the double.
I
pack
don't know.
for
We'd
you,
be
right?
fighting at the drive-through window. That's my burger. No, that's my burger.
No. Why would we do that? We don't have to fight. We're friends.
Because I would be eating your double cheeseburger and you'd be mad.
I would give you half of them. I'm saying you don't have
No,
to fight
but
me.
then
Don't
I'd
take
take
my.
the
Don't
rest.
take my half.
I'm taking your half.
Why are you taking
Because
my
now we're
half?
fighting.
I'm hungry too. I worked all day.
He's hungry too, he says. Oh, how funny. Oh my God.
Hey, you want to hear what Mike said? He said, "I don't know how you guys do it, man." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Man, you guys get up, you don't eat no breakfast, man. You guys don't eat no lunch, then you eat dinner, man. How do you guys do it, man?" And I'm like,
We just get work done.
well, we get the work done. I'm saying that if I see a chance to slide in there, I slide in and get me a snack, to hold me over until whenever.
Well, that's where the
food
Debbie
gets there.
snacks come in.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Either the
and then comes 9 a.m.
No, either
Then what?
either the Debbie snacks come in, or I do the meatballs and spaghetti, or the spaghettios
the
with the
raviolis.
meatballs, yeah, shit like that, and just to slide in there, so I feel my stomach a little bit, so I want to work, But I'm saying,
So when I work all
to
day,
actually put up with you, I'm saying all day, I need one of these right here. If I have one of these, I could put up with you all day, Rich.
because I keep going. And then
You're like a Energizer bunny. You keep going and going and going, and you just don't stop.
and then you go to sleep, and I'm staying up all night watching Tracy.
What I tell you this morning, I said,
But
you said it's 7 o'clock. I said, all right, I'm going to go down here and go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. I went down there until I think it was 8:30, and I came right up at 8:30. I got an hour's worth of sleep.
okay, guys, we got Rick's Aquatics by Rick Ferguson. Says, love the background tonight. You guys, have you heard me talk about, we found a church that we're going to donate 180 gallon to? This is a tank. We got the lids, the tank, the stand, and we're going to give them the very first cichlids caught out of our pool pond are going to his cichlid tank. Now, Rick Ferguson is a pastor in a church in Michigan, and he counsels children. He wants this tank for his counsel room, for more Zen feeling type thing, you know what I'm saying? And we agreed, you need this, you know. So we're going to give this to him. We're going to drive it up to him, drop it off. We're going to set it up for him, and then come home. And, you know, we're going to make a video from
Hey,
it.
Rich.
What?
We got to find a big spot because I want 2 alligator gars, man, and I want them in 1 fish tank.
What does that have to do with anything I'm talking about?
I want a couple alligator gars, bro. That'd be pretty cool to raise.
Yeah. So, anyways, our buddy Rick Ferguson, the preacher, works for this church, and we're going to donate this tank and everything with it. And our time, we're going to drive it up. It's 3.5 hours to get there. We're going to set it up for him, and then we're going to drive home, you know, and make a video of this.
When are we going to do this?
This is within the next 2 weeks.
Cool.
Yeah. And we're going to help out a lot of people because he counsels a bunch of children. And in this room, this is going to be like a Zen thing. You know, it's going to help calm his room down.
But see, too, I'm saying when you look at the fish, it's actually soothing to just
It's very soothing,
to
right?
just watch God's creatures doing what they do, man. It's like you're looking at them and you're like, wow.
So he's meeting this kid for the first time,
Yeah.
and he's like,
and the
I
kid's
love your
like,
tank.
the kid's like off the chain.
No,
and
no,
he's
right.
like
And the
looking,
kid's like,
he's
I love this tank.
Yeah, that's
and then
cool.
you look over to the right, and you see 2 cichlids going at it.
Yeah. And that's pretty
That's
awesome.
not helpful.
That's pretty awesome because have you ever ran your head in a wall 2 or 3 times and then you say, hold on, man, that wall hurts, man. I don't think I'm going to do that no more.
You've done this before.
I think those kids look at that and they say, hey, this is the actual part of life, man. I'm saying when you do life things, I'm saying you sit back and you look and you say, hold on, I can't do this too much.
She says Hoover's dream vacation is visiting the Little Debbie's factory.
There you go. If they're giving away free Debbie's, I'm there. I want a box of everything you make.
He's like, I love you guys.
You're at this one right here.
Chad Bloglinger sent $4.99. Thank you, Chad. Says both of you take the name of your first pet and the street you live in. That's your adult actor name. My first pet was let's go with Big Boy. That's my parrot.
My first one was Boo Boo, the dog I told you that pooped everywhere.
Okay, so your name is Boo Boo. What's your first street you lived on?
139th.
Boo Boo 139. That's your stripper name.
Boo Boo 139.
I'm Big Boy West Ave.
Big Boy. Oh my
All right. Commander Nolan says, I'd like to see the Hangover movie starring Bigrich, Hoover, and Reaper and Joey. No, you would not want to see this. We wake up in the morning, we have to tell each other what happened. You know? Oh my goodness. All right. Soggy Eggers, $1.99 says Hoover needs a channel.
I really do. I'm saying I'm trying to get Rich to set me up with one. If he'll set me up with one, I'm saying all my donations I'd actually put in OFR's thing.
Stop lying right
No,
now.
I would. I would, seriously. I'd put it all in there. I'm saying, like I told you, Rich, the only thing I'm trying to do, I'm trying to do what I need to do to make myself secure on the money side after I'm good on that, which I just told you tonight I am.
Stephen Bundlock says, HTV, all Hoover, all the time. Oh my goodness. What town, Ethan Rock says, what town in Michigan are you guys going to? Oh, geez, there's all kinds. We'll be around Detroit. So we've got like 7 stops. You know, we're going to go all around Detroit.
And when we go, my cousin said we could stop over there. His wife makes cakes and plates of food and stuff. We could stop over there and eat. We could prepay for it, and she'll actually have the stuff hot and ready when we go to her house. I just got to call her.
So we got to buy it?
We got to buy it, but I'm saying,
I don't want to buy it.
listen, she makes some good plates, bro. I'm saying She'll
okay.
tell you what she has on the menu.
No, that's
No,
okay.
that's what she
No,
does for a
we
living.
have people here that love us that would like, Big Rich, if you stop at my house, I got spaghetti for you. Big Rich, if you stop at our house,
So what are you
we
saying?
have.
You want me to tell my cousin to tell his wife that I said donate us some food, and I'm going to do that.
No,
and
don't
you want,
say that.
No, and
Don't
you want to
say
know
that.
you want to know why I'm going to do that?
Say we're already full.
You want to know why I'm going to do that? You want to know why I'm going to do that? Because her plates are so good to make you want to smack your mama. For real. Her plates are just that good.
How about if I just smack you now?
Why would you smack me
You,
out?
my mama. Okay, we got Holden Cameron says, I have a fish question. If I put an albino arowana in a 125 with a big Oscar, or when the arowana is as big as the Oscar, and I put the arowana in the tank, will the Oscar go after it because it's albino? No, albino has nothing to do with it. It's all about size.
It's about size.
If your Oscar is 8 inches long and he's going after, you put it in a 3-inch arowana, he will eat it.
He'll eat it, yeah, because it's
If
small.
he can fit it in
If you
his
put
mouth.
something in there his size, he won't mess with it.
Why are you
I'm saying-
talking?
But
You're
he'll grow
repeating
out.
me.
He'll grow out though.
But
you
you're
want
repeating
to know
me.
where I learned that from? I learned that
You
from
learned that from me.
I learned that from being here at the rescue.
Right.
Because if you put the same size fish
Just
in with
not
the same
listen to
size fish,
You need
they
this
won't
thing.
eat each other.
Right. Oh my God, he's killing me. The Oscar will go after anything he can fit in his mouth. So if the arowana is as big as the Oscar, he won't go after it. Okay. Know that and then go from there.
So if Brutus bites you,
Ah, you son of a
if
bitch.
Brutus bites you,
What the
and you
hell
know
was
what
that?
size, because you're bigger than Brutus.
That hurt. What the heck? Oh my God. I'm over here minding my own business, doing nothing wrong. All right, let's see what's the next question we can get.
And it says Hoover takes over OFR.
Hoover don't know nothing about over.
I love. Hey,
What's this silverfish?
It's like,
He'll be like, I don't know.
Silver dollar.
But I was pointing at a bella shark.
But I'm saying some of the fish I do know and some of them I don't. And the ones that I don't, even when I'm doing the tours, I'll tell people. I don't know what that is.
As long as you act
Hold
like
on,
you know
hold
it.
on. Let me call Rich and I'll ask Rich what that particular fish is. But the ones that I enjoy and the ones that I like, I know what they are. Like the alligator gars, the pacus.
A to Z Fish Room says, who's all coming to Aquashella? That will be me and Josh. We are traveling together. Josh's only show he does every year. Wait, our background is off again. Why is that?
I don't know. It keeps popping like that. It keeps popping over to that. I
There
don't
you
know
go.
why it keeps doing that. I think you got
Reeve, Colby Hobart says, Reeve is Bob Ross, Hoover is Chumley. You know who Chumley is?
Yeah.
Who?
It's you.
No, it's the guy from Gold Rush. Or, I'm sorry, the
Cartoon.
No, the Pawn Shop, Pawn Stars.
Oh, all right. Chumley. Yeah.
Chumley,
Yeah.
the fat guy.
Yeah, the fat guy. I know. who
Yeah,
you
that's you.
are.
Oh my God. Brooke and Holly says, oh my effing God, you guys are going to make me cry. Haven't seen such chemistry since Martin and Lewis. Oh my God, that's a long time ago. That's before Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. JP Merlot sends $20, says, Hoover's teaching when he needs to be learning. Young Padawan. Haha, love you guys. Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. You should be teaching. You should be learning when I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I am learning. I'm saying that's how I know some of the stuff that I know, Rich. I'm saying I
Oh
ask
my
questions. Have you ever seen me do something in the fish room?
Kevin
without-
Jock says, you two together are comedy gold.
Have you ever seen me do something in the fish room without asking? If there's a question, what do? I come and ask, hey, is this supposed to be
You
like
really
this?
like that one fish.
Which one?
The one I caught you when you were doing that thing.
What, the puffer fish?
Rubbing up against the
No, that was you.
tank. Stop it.
That was you. That wasn't me.
Oh my goodness. You alright? You alright? You gonna live over there?
You shouldn't rub up against the tank so hard, Rich. You're gonna bust one of the tanks, and we're gonna have to replace it.
Uber's been paying attention. He's more than just muscle. He's muscle? What? What the heck?
God. Oh, God.
All right, what time is it? It is 7:26. We got 4 more minutes. Anybody got any fishy questions you can add real quick? We will try and answer as best we can. JP Merlo says, Hoover, bling, bling. AJ says, Hoover or Bigrich? How much I'd have to donate so you can give the electric eel some tickles? Like how you do with Hoover.
Hey, I don't think Rich would do that.
Absolutely not. No amount of money. I would not
I'm
touch
saying,
that.
I'm not scared. I'd put some rubber gloves on and I'd try to tickle him.
Well, I'd do it with rubber gloves. We're talking being a man.
I'm saying I'm being a man. I'm putting on some rubber gloves because I'm going to be safe. But you can go ahead and stick your arms in there without no rubber gloves on. I learned a little something.
Board license plate says, if you could be any fish, what would you be?
Me, I'd be an alligator gar, man. I like
Why?
those gars, man. Because when they bite down, they roll over like an actual alligator and they try to drown their prey, man.
They don't drown. They rip off chunks of meat.
Well, they actually can actually try to drown you too. I'm saying
No, they're ripping off chunks of meat. It's why they're rolling.
Yeah,
That's
I know,
what they
but
do.
I'm saying he's gonna rip off chunks of meat, but he's gonna have a good bite on you where you can't get loose. I guarantee you that. An alligator, when they bite down, that's where the harsh injuries come in at right there.
Okay, we have the Fahaka guy, 999 says, hope all is well. I missed the last stream. Just wanted to say I've been struggling with depression for a while. Your videos help give me some peace. I appreciate that. I'm glad it helps you. I love what you do. Thanks for being a great human. Dude, no problem.
You want to know what?
You know, that's great.
I could actually say I just struggle with depression too, because Rich, sometimes he depresses me, right?
You stop your.
But when I get one of these in me, I'm good.
Don't listen to his ass. Don't listen to his ass. Dude, I'm trying to talk to guy and being responsible and real.
I'm being real too, though.
You're being a lying jackass.
No, I ain't. Sometimes I can't.
Oh my god.
I had to have one of these, Rich.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We had a great time. Hope you guys did too. You know, hit that like button. Thank you so much. I love hanging out with you guys. I appreciate it. And, of course, stay fishy, my friend. There you go.
Look on the website and buy some of the actual items from Ohio Fish Rescue.
Okay. That was actually pretty good. Oh, I like that. And this. There we go.